obviously came in Saturday with his back injury. We were hopeful that he'd be able to move around well enough to suit up on Saturday, or excuse me, on Sunday, but put him through a pregame warm up, and obviously just didn't feel like he was ready to play, Mary Kay. But he's getting better every day, and I'm hopeful that he'll continue to improve.
And if I can ask a super quick follow-up on that, why wouldn't you, just to see if it does anything to the offense, give him an opportunity to go in there and play?
Yeah, obviously my focus is where we are right now, Mary Kay. That's not my focus.
That is not his focus, Mary Kay. Mary Kay. Shedeur is not his focus. That is not where we are right now. But questions are being asked. Where are we right now? And now the Cleveland media is even starting to ask those questions. But y'all know, before we get started, we got to do what we do and give you the biggest shout out for taking the time out to watch this video. But while you're here, do us a solid, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notification bell on. And if you are on mobile, slide that comment section over to the left and hit that hype button to hype me up, baby. You already know. Kevin Stefanski, the people got questions. But since they got questions and you ain't got no answers, we got to give a shout out to the beautiful ladies of the CUITs. You know what I'm talking about? Because if you see the CUITs, the best supporters in the world, make sure you give them a shout out. Say what's up to them. Make sure you let them know that we appreciate them for everything they do and all that they do. And they always showing up, showing out, sharing all of the beautiful things. You know what I'm saying? But people are asking questions and they want answers. They want to know. Kevin Stefanski, the people are asking questions. What you doing? Where you at? Now, people are starting to catch on to the fact that you don't like Shedeur. And they want to know why. They've seen it. They see little Dillon Gabriel is not the quarterback that you thought he was. And they want to know who been pulling triggers around here.
There is something going on here that is weird, strange, and dysfunctional. Because the answers to the questions and the logic from the moment they drafted him to right now, there are all these incongruencies and inconsistencies. Why did they take him in the 5th round? Why was he still there in the 5th round? Did he really want to come here? Would he rather have gone somewhere else? Who drafted him? Who really wanted him? Why didn't he get any reps and opportunities in training camp when he's the more talented guy and Dillon Gabriel is the less talented guy? It's more than meets the eye. It's Brown's dysfunction at its finest. And I'd have thought that at some point here, the Haslams would have learned their lesson about doing things like this, but I guess they're just incapable of doing that.
They just want to know which one of you was it. Who is the culprit? Andrew Berry, Kevin Stefanski, or the Mr. and the Mrs. Haslam? Which one of you was it? Who pulled the trigger on Shedeursanders? Because make no doubt about it, make no mistake that there is no question that Shedeursanders was a better draft pick than Dillon Gabriel. It has been stated. It is factual. It is forever noted in the record books that Dillon Gabriel was a 4th to 5th to 6th round pick. In the NFL ledgers, it's noted that Dillon Gabriel was a 4th to 5th round pick. Shedeursanders was a 1st to 2nd round pick. Don't question me. I'm telling you, it's fact. It's on the NFL website. Shedeursanders was a better draft pick. It says it right there. plain as day, Dillon Gabriel projected 4th to 5th round. Shedeursanders projected rounds 1 and 2. Dillon Gabriel, a 6-year college starter at 3 schools. Gabriel set FBS records for total touchdowns at 188, QB starts at 63, and earned 2024 Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year honors while helping Oregon reach college football playoffs in his lone season with the Ducks. Gabriel is polished as he can be. He's just short. An NFC scout director said, there's just some things in your offense you can't do. You have to worry a little bit about his limitations. But that's not over here on Shedeur. Shedeursanders, the Big 12 Conference Offensive Player of the Year, Johnny Unitas Award winner, second team AP All-American, which is stated that you are the second best quarterback in the country as a senior last fall. Sanders threw a school record 64 touchdown passes over 2 seasons while playing for his Pro Football Hall of Fame father Deion in Boulder after they spent a couple of years together in SCS Jackson State. His free-wheeling play style and unique pedigree make him one of the most fascinating, let me finish that out, and most desired draft picks in the draft. But y'all keep trying to tell us and make us understand, feed us these lies that Dillon Gabriel is better than Shedeur. And Shedeur is not ready. But Tony Grossi, the biggest Dillon Gabriel supporter, Tony Grossi said Dillon Gabriel is regressing.
It's really going on inside that building. I sort of said earlier, either play him against the Jets, or if you don't like him enough to play him against the Jets, just get him out of here. I think it should go one of those 2 ways.
Yeah, mystifying is the word I would use to describe this whole Sanders year. If Sanders still is not better than what we've seen out of Gabriel, how bad must that be in the coach's mind? Now, I don't know. We haven't seen him since August in in the preseason finale. So all I know is that Gabriel's, by any metric, has gotten progressively worse.
Yes, and
which I totally unexpected. So I was wrong.
Dillon Gabriel has gotten progressively worse, which I said the other day. But Snacks, you crazy. You don't know ball. That's all I'm saying is Dillon Gabriel has regressed. His first game was his best game. His last game was his worst game. But you won't let Shedeursanders on the field. After Dillon Gabriel played his worst game yet, Kevin Stefanski was asked, is Dillon Gabriel, are you going to do something since you have to look at everything? Are you making a switch at the quarterback position? No, Dillon Gabriel is my starter coming after the bye week. And y'all still want us to believe our lying eyes that Dillon Gabriel is not a great NFL quarterback. He's not a good NFL quarterback. He's a so-so NFL quarterback. He is not him. He is not 12. Coming into this draft, Shedeursanders, draft grade. Put it up on the big screen for you. Shedeursanders. This is after the draft, so nobody can say that this was before the draft. You can already see on the screen it says round 5, pick 6. Round 1 for Cam Ward, pick number 1. Tyler Show, round 2, pick number 8. Quentin Ewers, round 7, pick 15. Jalen Milroe, round 3, pick 3. Dillon Gabriel, round 3, pick 30. But their draft grade, Cam Ward, 6.39 draft grade. Shedeursanders, 6.30 draft grade. Dylan Gabriel, 6.10 draft grade. Shedeursanders was graded higher than every quarterback drafted above him. But y'all keep trying to tell us he's a 5th-round pick. The question is, who in Berea drafted Shedeursanders? We know it wasn't Kevin Stefanski, because we all have determined that he doesn't like Shedeur. Even Richie Incognito came out and said that he don't like that Kevin Stefanski just don't like Shedeur.
The Cleveland Browns have fucked up the quarterback position for years. They're a dysfunctional franchise. And what really stuck out to me was you just get blown out 32-13. Gabriel has a shit day. And then immediately after the game, you're going into a bye week. You got the Jets coming out of the bye.
Yeah, you have time on the bye.
But immediately you go back to Dylan Gabriel as a starter. You don't take the bye week. You don't take 2 weeks to evaluate, like, hey, should we give this kid a chance? Is he going to give us a shot in the arm to get us going? Because the defense is ready.
Right.
The team is in the middle of a weak division. They got a shot. And when he named Dylan Gabriel the starter after the game, I was like, oh, this situation stinks. There's some bullshit going on right now. They wouldn't name him the backup a couple weeks ago. Then we have the mysterious back injury. Stefanski's all in on Bailey Zappi.
He is.
Ownership's been a mess. This was Jimmy Haslam's pick, and clearly Stefanski hates Shedeur.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand how they don't go into that bye week. You basically have a 2-week evaluation period.
Right.
Let Shedeur and Dillian split the reps. Whoever wins the job coming out of the bye week, that's who you roll with. Don't announce it till the Friday or Saturday before the game against the Jets.
Right.
And then let's roll. I think.
But we already.
Oh yeah. Stefanski hates Shedeur, huh? Not Richie Incognito. These are professional players. These are not just people running their mouth. Everybody knows something stinks in Cleveland. But who's going to get to the bottom of it? Is it going to take for that man to walk downstairs and say, hey, we've seen enough of the little guy. No more little Dylan. Put Shedeur in the game. Now you got 2 weeks to figure this thing out. But Richie Incognito just gave you the blueprint on how to figure this out. But we already know the truth. We've seen Shedeur's numbers in practice since practice started, and they've always been better than Dylan Gabriel and everybody else there. But they keep telling us he's not ready. But if his numbers, his practice numbers, were better than the guy that you're starting now, and you trying to tell us that Shedeur is not ready. We seen the one game in the preseason where he didn't have no really time to prepare and still went out there and lit it up. Everybody's focused on that last game when he played with the boo-boo players. But nobody's talking about that second game when Dylan threw that pick six and that other interception and that fumble. So all Dylan flaws get overlooked. It's time to pull Kevin Stefanski's coattails. Andrew Berry started it by trading Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett, pushing it along, making it so Kevin Stefanski has to play Shedeursanders. But Kevin is still refusing to do so. And he sees the writing on the wall. But like I said, when Shedeursanders gets that power, Kevin Stefanski gonna be on the first thing smoking. Because there's no way that you let that man coach you knowing that he doesn't like you. But anyway, man, y'all know how we gonna do. We gonna drop another one. I'm gonna tell y'all shit. Kevin Stefanski does not like. Y'all don't believe. Matter of fact, before we get out of here, No, we just gonna get out of here. We gonna run that back about Kevin not liking Shedeur. We gonna present you with more evidence and more people saying the same. Because the Cleveland media and the media in large is starting to turn on Kevin Stefanski. And they starting to ask the right questions. Why are you still sticking with Dylan Gabriel? We know it's a farce. It can't get better. Even if he goes to New York and lights it up, it will be a one-of-one. It will not be consistent. It will not be a continuous thing. So, y'all know what to do, man. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn your post notification bell on, and if you're watching on mobile, slide that comment section over and hype a brother up. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, man, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta do some stuff with my daughters. Y'all know the babies are in town. We went to the Houston game last night, watched the basketball game. I'm tired, but I'm gonna get another video up in a little bit. I gotta go run some errands first, and then I'll be back. You know what it is. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Y'all be easy. Peace out.